Hi, welcome to the channel. Now, would you like to be able to talk like this? Yeah, like that? Or put an echo on your voice, or even talk out of sync? Then you're in luck, because today's video is about learning ventriloquism. I've had a few people message me asking me about doing this, so here it is, my 5 tips for learning ventriloquism. Okay, then before we start, I want to get a myth out of the way. People think you might have to have a freaky larynx or a weird shaped tongue to be able to do ventriloquism. Now, you might have some kind of physical attribute that might make it easier for you to do it, but I truly believe that anyone, if they apply themselves, can learn ventriloquism. So let's get started. Okay, so number 1 on the list is how we hold our mouth and our jaw to help us keep our lips still. Now, I see a few people when they do ventriloquism, they actually do it keeping their teeth slightly apart, but your jaw's always going to move. So you want to make a nice anchor with your teeth. Keep your teeth together like that, okay, at all times. And then we just want our mouth, just make a little small space like this, so the sound can come out, just like that, okay? Can you see that? There you go. Okay, so remember, teeth together, lips slightly apart. Okay, number 2 is very important to the illusion of ventriloquism, and that's detaching your face from the voice you're producing, because ventriloquism is acting. You're creating this illusion of the voice coming from somewhere else. So when you're doing ventriloquism, when you're talking, you don't want your face going all over the shot like this and, you know, reacting with your voice. You know, that'd be weird. See, that's weird. So what you want to do is try and make the face separate from what you're saying. A technique I used to use is, or practice, was saying the alphabet, but pretend I'm sitting at a bus stop and, you know, I'm just waiting. So, like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So there you go. So that's important to practice keeping your physical, facial expressions detached from the voice you're creating. Okay, tip number 3 is use a mirror. A mirror is your best friend when you're learning ventriloquism. Now, if you don't like looking at yourself, then maybe ventriloquism's not the hobby for you. But that way you can absolutely pinpoint where your lips are moving and when they're not moving. And another thing to practice, like, for example, you might want to have a different facial expression, which you can practice doing ventriloquism with. So you have your neutral face, like this, and then you can do a grin. So you can look all happy when you're doing ventriloquism. So I can go from this one to this one, from this one to this one. And I think that's quite important to have 2 different states you can have your face in. Don't go, oh, like that, because that's just crazy and you look mental. Okay, so tip number 3, a mirror is your best friend. So tip number 4 is something that really helped me when I was learning ventriloquism, and that is just practice reading anything you've got lying around the house, whether it's a newspaper, a novel, a comic, literally anything, because then you'll learn which words are hard to say, and it'll exponentially improve your ventriloquism. Like, for example, I've just got this box lying on the desk for an external hard drive, but I could just start reading just from this. My passport for Mac, portable storage, USB-C ready. Time machine ready, 256-bit. So there you go. You can literally just pick up anything, read it, and that will help your ventriloquism no end, because then you'll be able to say anything and improvise off the cuff, and it will just help you so much. I can't push this tip enough for you to practice in conjunction with the mirror, of course. So number 5 is the last tip. There could be so many, but number 5 is practicing different voices with ventriloquism, because your normal speaking voice, when you do it using ventriloquism, you'll notice the inconsistencies in the letters and words you say in your voice. But once you start using like a high voice or a low voice, they become more disguised. So practice a voice like this, a high one, or then you can do a deep one. Maybe not quite as deep as that, but practice different voices. Okay, so I know in this video I didn't go through the ventriloquist's alphabet, how to say like B, M, P, and so forth. But I think there's enough already in this video for you to get started. Just learn the basics and then you can finesse the more difficult aspects as you go along. And if you'd like to see videos on the ventriloquist alphabet and doing distant voice, you know, throwing your voice, just leave it in the comments below, and I'd love to make more videos if that's what you'd like to see. So there's other videos on my channel about ventriloquism, just silly sketches and daft things, me throwing my voice, so please check them out. Hit that notification bell for future videos so you know when they're coming up. That's it for now. The most important thing with this ventriloquism, have fun when you're practicing, okay? It's a fun thing to do, and mad because you're talking to yourself, but I can't stress it enough. Have fun. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.